impressed at the IDA KM whole journey, including your portal, the navigator that you showed me. Because considering it's just been launched last year and your KM journey just started maybe 2.5 years ago, it has a lot of maturity that's comparable to companies that in fact have a much longer track record. So I thought that was really great.
For KM to work, the people, the process, as well as the technology needs to work hand in hand. And for some KM initiatives, it may take time to bear fruit. IDA KM framework and roadmap is a good guidance for the team to set the direction as well as to manage expectations of users as well as management on what's the direction going forward.
In my own opinion, I think Navigator as a KM system has been a very well done up system to the extent that even the ministry, NICA, has felt that it's a good system to follow, and they've since asked to reuse our concept and design, so I think that's a good thing. But what I like most about Navigator is not the system per se, but the team of people behind it. I'm aware that quite a lot of work is being done to continuously get users to embrace the system, to drive adoption and to sustain it in a very meaningful manner. And I think the results show, and I think that's one of the good things that I appreciate about Navigator.
There is a platform within the KM that allows the cross-division collaboration projects to be presented. So for us, we have actually, we collaborate with finance for this year's work plan. And for us, we have actually used that platform, which is within the KM, to present all the information so that we could co-share and present the outputs.
The KM has been useful for the division in two key areas: as a knowledge repository for the team where most of the key documents are kept, so it's easy for team members to locate. It is also a collaborative space for projects and documents where we can share information and work jointly on a presentation or a paper without sending emails to each other and tracking the different versions. We've also been making use of the KM as a community portal where we share nuggets of wisdom, birthdays, as well as whereabouts of the team members. An additional feature that we are currently trying out is to have a dashboard on our KPIs. This is to help us track our KPIs for training and SME adoption, as well as SLA for grant and claims processing.
The Ministerial Forum is a platform for high-level dialogue between ICT ministers and senior officials from more than 10 countries to discuss key ICT trends, policies and regulations. Part of the protocol is to acknowledge the hierarchical standing of all present and ensure that the LOs are fully aware of all the details of the program. Hence, it is very useful for us to tap on the e-project group to quickly disseminate the information to everyone at the same time, ensuring that information is not lost through other means.
I just joined IDA about 2 months ago. The first introduction that I have to KM in IDA is actually on my first day. My buddy showed me around, and then he pointed out one thing that is, I think is very interesting. He said that you can see the difference between the desk of our team members and the desk from other team members. You can tell that there are a lot of papers in other team members' desks, but in our team members, it's kind of tidy. So he said that's because our team use KM heavily. So we don't usually print out papers and share it, but we use KM to share it. And then we don't refer or keep coming back to the papers, we keep coming back to KM.
I think it's about having the right information at the right place. That's where we get to organize them in a proper way by KM. We don't have to go about emailing files to our team members, and then we don't have to keep repeating this thing again and again. So it became the single source of truth for us.